How's it going, guys? Red Champ here. In this video, we have the defensive defenseman. We're running 6'3", 210. Our zone ability is Truculence. Superstar abilities, we have Silver Stick 'em Up in reverse. For boost, we have Charged Hits and Disciplined IQ. If you look now, we're faster than last year's. This is what you needed to be at 6'2", 210 last year to get the 87 speed. Well, now we're running 87 speed at base with 86 agility right off the bat. We also have 87 acceleration. Our shooting is 80-80, which will let us get the puck in fairly easy. Puck control, we're not going to be hanging on to the puck too much. It will provide us some accuracy, but this is a bare minimum. It'll get it done. Your endurance is 80, easy to manage, not too difficult. Passing. So from 22 to 23, we have a lot more points being able to be spread around. And it feels good to not be below 80 offensive awareness if you want anything done. So right off the bat, our main core stat is body checking. We have 93. This will pair very well with Truculence. That'll let us run everybody over and get some really easy hits. Next, we have stick checking. It's 90. Now, stick checking in 23 is a little bit weird. So right off the bat, you might think stick checking sucks, it's broken. But when you actually invest into it a little bit and then pair it with an ability, it's actually fairly good still. And once you get in good positions, you can kind of just play around and get good hitbox pokes, which is especially handy if you can't deal with the big heavy guys who are too strong. And then following that, we have defensive awareness at 90. Now, this is a great stat to keep up. Offensive awareness and defensive awareness this year just feel fantastic. And defensive awareness determines your reaction time and field of view for pass interceptions, disruptions, and acquiring loose pucks lost by your opponents. So after you give that hit or you stick check them, you're going to be able to react quicker with high defensive awareness. Now, one of the abilities you can swap out is Stick 'em Up. And with that being said, you can use No Contest, which will pair very well. Shut Down if you feel like you want a little bit more hitting, and a touch of stick checking on the one-on-one situations, or Quick Pick. These are my opinions around here. With the higher defensive awareness and the size of the player, you're going to be able to intercept a lot of passes very cleanly. And this is only going to increase your range, which is already going to be fairly high with the defensive awareness. However, if you think the movement isn't good enough for you, you do have more than enough agility and acceleration for elite edges. Following that, we have the standard 80 hand-eye, max strength at 89. Durability is 79. We're not going to be getting too injured. We're on the point. Move the puck before you get hit. Shot blocking is 86. It'll get it done. You're going to be in the lanes. You're a big body anyways. Next, we got your deking at 75. Face-off 76. Wow, let's put the face-offs down to 75. You don't need those. Then your fighting skill. It's a moot point either way because both stats are useless for threes. And in sixes, it doesn't matter. If you're going to fight, you're going to fight. Your discipline's going to be 87. That's what we have with the leftover points here because we do want to max out our deking just so that we're able to put the puck on our forehand and our backhand in case we get any rushes, breakaways, or we just need to guard the puck in the zone and we don't want our stick to take 9 hours to go to our forehand, right? So this is the build. Now I want to show you what this build is good at. It's got some decent average shooting. You can still score on the computer goalies rather easy. You can score on humans too. You can intercept passing lanes super easily with this build. Look at that, clean pick, doesn't fumble it, and a little self-sauce on his wheels. And it's pretty fast overall. Following that, Truculence, right? You barrel people over. It's one of the best abilities in the game last year. It's one of the best abilities in the game this year. There's nothing that you can do better with it. It's a hard counter to pick, right? You're a small guy, you're going to get ran over. You're a big guy, if you build into the hitting, you're going to run over the unstoppable force players if you catch them clean. It's a tough battle, but Truculence is king, and it's going to be that way unless there's some changes. But at its current standpoint, most of the people are running like 85 endurance. 2 hits from Truculence takes down their whole bar of energy, which is super handy for threes because it can give you the momentum and give you an odd man rush up the ice when you take somebody out of the play fully. Just be cautious if your teammates don't run any balance because you can run them over too. But as you can see, the new way to score this year is the forehand, backhand, super easy. And if this defensive defenseman can pull it off with 75 deking, you guys can surely utilize it as well. Which means not only is this class super strong defensively, but it does have an offensive option as well. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video here. I just want to summarize what this build is good at. It can pick off the lanes. You can run over nearly anybody. You've got decent wheels to blow past the computer defensemen if they're there. You're sturdy enough to take some hits, but not all. You're not the strongest on your feet, but you're going to be moving the puck up quick when you're on defense anyways. You're not going to be circling through everybody because you want to be able to make sure that you can move back there and not have your guy get walked around on the outside every time coming in. And with that, that's all. Enjoy the video. We'll put out a new one next week. And remember to like, follow, and subscribe. Cheers.